Hello guys. It is another exciting day. Let's start it with these scriptural readings. Job chapter 35 to chapter 37. Matthew chapter 24 verse 1 to verse 31. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 1 to verse 9. Job chapter 35 verse 1. Moreover Elihu answered and said, 2. Thinkest thou this to be right, that thou saidst, my righteousness is more than God's? 3. For thou saidst, what advantage will it be unto thee? And, what profit shall I have, if I be cleansed from my sin? 4. I will answer thee, and thy companions with thee. 5. Look unto the heavens, and see, and behold the clouds which are higher than thou. 6. If thou sinnest, what dost thou against him? Or if thy transgressions be multiplied, what dost thou unto him? 7. If thou be righteous, what givest thou him? Or what receiveth he of thine hand? 8. Thy wickedness may hurt a man as thou art, and thy righteousness may profit the Son of Man. 9. By reason of the multitude of oppressions they make the oppressed to cry, they cry out by reason of the arm of the mighty. 10. But none saith, where is God my Maker, who giveth songs in the night? 11. Who teacheth us more than the beasts of the earth, and maketh us wiser than the fowls of heaven? 12. There they cry, but none giveth answer, because of the pride of evil men. 13. Surely God will not hear vanity, neither will the Almighty regard it. 14. Although thou sayest thou shalt not see him, yet judgment is before him, therefore trust thou in him. 15. But now, because it is not so, he hath visited in his anger, yet he knoweth it not in great extremity. 16. Therefore doth Job open his mouth in vain, he multiplieth words without knowledge. Job chapter 36 verse 1. Elihu also proceeded, and said, 2. Suffer me a little, and I will show thee that I have yet to speak on God's behalf. 3. I will fetch my knowledge from afar, and will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. 4. For truly my words shall not be false, he that is perfect in knowledge is with thee. 5. Behold, God is mighty, and despiseth not any. He is mighty in strength and wisdom. 6. He preserveth not the life of the wicked, but giveth right to the poor. 7. He withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne, yea, he doth establish them forever, and they are exalted. 8. And if they be bound in fetters, and be holden in cords of affliction. 9. Then he shaveth them their work, and their transgressions that they have exceeded. 10. He openeth also their ear to discipline, and commendeth that they return from iniquity. 11. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity, and their years in pleasures. 12. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge. 13. But the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath, they cry not when he bindeth them. 14. They die in youth, and their life is among the unclean. 15. He delivereth the poor in his affliction, and openeth their ears in oppression. 16. Even so would he have removed thee out of the strait into a broad place, where there is no straightness, and that which should be set on thy table should be full of fatness. 17. But thou hast fulfilled the judgment of the wicked, judgment and justice take hold on thee. 18. Because there is wrath, beware lest he take thee away with his stroke, then a great ransom cannot deliver thee. 19. Will he esteem thy riches? No, not gold, nor all the forces of strength. 20. Desire not the night, when people are cut off in their place. 21. Take heed, regard not iniquity, for this hast thou chosen rather than affliction. 22. Behold, God exalteth by his power, who teacheth like him. 23. Who hath enjoined him his way? Or who can say, thou hast wrought iniquity? 24. Remember that thou magnify his work, which men behold. 25. Every man may see it, man may behold it afar off. 36. Behold, God is great, and we know him not, neither can the number of his years be searched out. 27. For he maketh small the drops of water, they pour down rain according to the vapor thereof. 28. Which the clouds do drop and distill upon man abundantly. 29. Also can any understand the spreadings of the clouds, or the noise of his tabernacle? 30. Behold, he spreadeth his light upon it, and covereth the bottom of the sea. 31. For by them judgeth he the people, he giveth meat in abundance. 32. With clouds he covereth the light, and commandeth it not to shine by the cloud that cometh betwixt. 33. The noise thereof shaveth concerning it, the cattle also concerning the vapor. Job chapter 37 verse 1. At this also my heart trembleth, and is moved out of his place. 2. Hear attentively the noise of his voice, and the sound that goeth out of his mouth. 3. He directeth it under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the ends of the earth. 4. After it a voice roareth, he thundereth with the voice of his excellency, and he will not stay them when his voice is heard. 5. God thundereth marvelously with his voice, great things doeth he, which we cannot comprehend. 6. For he saith to the snow, Be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength. 7. He sealeth up the hand of every man, that all men may know his work. 8. Then the beasts go into dens, and remain in their places. 9. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and cold out of the north. 10. By the breath of God frost is given, and the breath of the waters is straitened. 11. Also by watering he wearieth the thick cloud, he scattereth his bright cloud. 12. And it is turned round about by his counsels, that they may do whatsoever he commandeth them upon the face of the world in the earth. 13. He causeth it to come, whether for correction, or for his land, or for mercy. 14. Hearken unto this, O Job, stand still, and consider the wondrous works of God. 15. Dost thou know when God disposed them, and caused the light of his cloud to shine? 16. Dost thou know the balancings of the clouds, the wondrous works of him which is perfect in knowledge? 17. How thy garments are warm, when he quieteth the earth by the south wind. 18. Hast thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong, and is a molten looking glass? 19. Teach us what we shall say unto him, for we cannot order our speech by reason of darkness. 20. Shall it be told him that I speak? If a man speak, surely he shall be swallowed up. 21. And now men see not the bright light which is in the clouds, but the wind passeth, and cleanseth them. 22. Fair weather cometh out of the north, with God is terrible majesty. 23. Touching the Almighty, we cannot find him out, he is excellent in power, and in judgment, and in plenty of justice, he will not afflict. 24. Men do therefore fear him, he respecteth not any that are wise of heart. Matthew chapter 24 verse 1. And Jesus went out, and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. 2. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down. 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes, in divers places. 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. 11. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. 15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Smiley face. 16. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. 17. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. 18. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. 19. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. 20. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. 24. For there shall arise false Christs, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. 25. Behold, I have told you before. 26. Wherefore if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth, behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. 27. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. 28. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 1. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. 2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. 4. He taught me also, and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. 6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee, love her, and she shall keep thee. 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding. 8. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee, she shall bring thee to honor, when thou dost embrace her. 9. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. God bless the reading of His word in our hearts, in Jesus' name, Amen. Make it a date with us tomorrow, as we read through other passages of the Bible. Bye.